get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Breeze. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kiko Alonso able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now good job, man. 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Breeze now on 1st down. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Brees going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Brees. Airing it out deep for Smith. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No 1st down.
Brees going to go on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Damn, son.
Go for it. Backfires. And the Packers D comes up with a big
Good game,
stop.
dog.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the 1st. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Thomas, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Brees now. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Looking to erase a two-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
But he's as fast as Thomas, if not faster.
Breeze to throw for it on fourth. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Now Rodgers on the bootleg.
He's so wide open. That's on me. I hit the wrong button.
A.J. Klein gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up.
Oh, man. Easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy.
And right now they have a lead.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers.
What the?
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A.J. Klein picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
It's caught here by Adams. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Saints will have the football back. Breeze now on first down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Zadarius Smith able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
Here go another blitz, dog.
About hidden yardage in the game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
To throw is Breeze. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Shit.
Adrian Amos with a pick. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead.
You lost
another
fair
nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout.
That wasn't a big blitz.
This time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 43 yards. And that
I actually how many points you want to score. You said it don't matter.
Crosby with the extra point, and the decision
so I actually at the beginning of the game.
Winds up successful.
Yeah, no, I'll give you opposite.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25.
I cheated, y'all. You want
up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, you should, dog.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're
no,
down
I bet
big
you.
Here late.
I don't matter.
You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
He's got a man. Complete.
Oh, bitch. Who caught
now
that?
A final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to let it And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off.
Hold on. Look at the play and tell me if I stop it.
Get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Nigga, I'm jumping. Yeah, because it's broken.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now one final throw.
Wow, Adam, you dropped that. I don't want you to stun on.
Will come to an end.
Good game, dog.
And Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
I thought you was going to bed, son.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball.
That's right,
things
dog.
are
I ain't
working and
tripping,
clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Let me go get me another beer while you marinate. Yeah. Damn, I hit my... Everybody sit down. Ronnie about to get some more of this because he's trash. I'm about to bust that pussy's ass. But why you keep losing to me consistently? Over the last 4 games, you won 1. And he's about to lose another one in the fucking league. Oh, I didn't know what to talk to them. That's cool, son. Oh, man. Stop box, bro. This is ridiculous, dog. Motherfucking allergy,
don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking.
For the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience.
I run for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I don't run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long's my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side.
I wasn't going to accept it, dog. I know you wasn't ready.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? Find eight. Choose the left. Watch the pass.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown.
Oh, I don't know what happened to that.
Traquan Smith, 72 yards.
Yeah, that's an awesome play, dog. You should do that play every play.
First here in this opening quarter.
Oh, man.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots.
That's awesome, dog. We're going to try to do the same thing.
A bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This
is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Rodgers. And the coverage terrific
I fucked up my route, dog. That's on me.
Incomplete.
Yeah, that was me. I fucked up my route, so I did something I should have did.
This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Oh, man.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
I was just putting the ball early, dog.
Get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys.
I'm trying to be nice, my nigga.
But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down, Kamara.
I'm trying to be nice, my nigga.
Cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know if he's nice or not.
Now 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A give to Kamara running right.
That nigga
the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Ready? 95, 56, 95, 56.
I had like 30-something yards, son.
On 1st down, Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? 95, 56. 52. Check it. 5-9.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Kamara, and they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Tyler Irvin back deep. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
All right, fellas, what we going to do now? Let's put out some new plays.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start for nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 56. Mike, 56 right there. Bravo. 56. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Rodgers now to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you have one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
You just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
It's going to be a long day. Get 300. Get 300. Right there. Flip it down. Right there.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen, but everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Rodgers now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Hold the block for
Marcus
1 more second.
Davenport there to take him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the pass.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers, he'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz,
we'll take that.
He's going to win that battle just about every time.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Looking to throw again on 2nd
No,
down.
I couldn't throw it. He wouldn't let me throw it. Had a nigga wide open.
Kiko Alonso came in hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay.
Say that one more
it's
time.
the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Pretty sure that's what we want.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
That's fine. We'll take what you give us, though.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
What up,
After the
Torque?
made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, Kamara.
Time to walk up, huh?
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Bitch, you was out, bitch. I called your phone and everything to tell you.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. It's
that bitch got
inside the 25.
A
big play. Breeze finding Thomas.
Hey, Thomas,
49 yards.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That be
the
wide
Saints passing
open,
game
wide
in
open.
sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
Ready? You ready? You.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert? And
come on, man, dog.
Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in.
Bro, you ain't see that nigga push me all of my motherfucking back out the way?
Able to stretch that lead out further. Solid job up front. Really,
it's all good. I ain't
tripping. All the way around to get
I'm only playing you.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked.
Nigga
well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
I don't know how.
But
you're in deep contemplation right now.
To just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown,
you try to catch a win. You try to get your ass kicked.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Barely.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Uh-huh. But guess what?
The Packers
I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish.
Drive underway. Their deficit is 11, 14-3,
You know
and needing to
is.
get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. And from the 25,
you know what it is,
this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here.
Oh, you know what it is, dog. You just don't want to be honest with yourself.
Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Oh, you hold it, buddy.
By his running back out of the backfield.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
No. 258. Right there. 56. Run. Go. Mike, 56. Back one. 56. I'm scared.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
258. Check 56. Check.
Rodgers now on 1st down. The connection made. It's Graham. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Rodgers now on first down. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Thank you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Check. Yellow lady. No kill. 3 down.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
12.
Shotgun now for Breeze. He's going to float this one deep right side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on the
scoreboard? It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers looking deep for Adams. That's going to be
what was that?
And incomplete.
No, look at the play. Look.
In this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like
that.
I'm
not talking about him. I'm talking about the animation they put them
in the proper direction.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively.
3rd down, stupid.
But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it.
1st down was a screen. 2nd down was that.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing now is Breeze. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. The final shot before half for Breeze. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Sammy! Pilot, 64, weak. 11. 52, Mike, 52. Hey, Alpha.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back. Easy. 47, Mike. 47.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And again, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Bitch, you had a fucking linebacker on Aaron Jones.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Oh, okay. Okay. 92, 93 acceleration, 90 speed. Yes.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Check 43. Jake's 3. 218. Chop.
Rodgers to throw once more. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Crosby.
Oh, shit, I missed that bitch.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
And let me score again before you try to score, dog, because I missed an extra point.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 2nd and 9, Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Ready. 95-56. Watch the slip.
On first down, Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready? 5-9. Get the ball. Shoot.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Check.
Now flags will come in.
No, that's on you.
And I think this is against the Saints up front.
Yes.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires.
No, that was
Packers
you.
D
You
comes
should
up
just
with
kick
a
him.
big stop.
Oh, well, fucking lose, bitch. Do what you do.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside.
I thought it was a pretty good game plan,
Check, 47. Hey, watch the slant.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Oh, that's trash.
He's going to be met
That's
at the line of
trash.
scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd at the Saints' 42-yard line.
You got touchdowns though. Is that trash?
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 42 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Was fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Job.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
What the fuck happened to that?
Coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one knocked away and incomplete.
Wow, why you keep throwing it to that nigga, son?
On what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back
you expect that one of these catches is going to actually
get?
It's
the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
I've been throwing it to him.
So
I've been throwing it to everybody else.
After the incompletion for second down. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again.
Nope.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
That was a nice run, dog. You fucked me up.
A big play there out of Kamara. And even 50 yards.
I'm just telling you, bro.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown.
Say, bro, nigga can't hear your little fucking I want to whisper to niggas in the fucking chat room
his second touchdown of the afternoon. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Nice
dog, nigga really cannot hear you, son.
But all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point.
Oh, my bad, son. What you got in your mouth?
Next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
You got Tuesday, bitch. It is Thursday, bitch. Tuesday, Thursday. That bitch got all the Tuesday.
Oh, nice move. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
Oh, that bitch got
that. Look at this.
Man,
they get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster,
I just called to say your fucking
he's had a great
game.
day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day
Hey,
he's had,
well,
you can have one going
no,
wrong
I
direction.
did.
Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now Kamara. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. And that
yes,
is
you
did.
Good luck, Ronnie. Bitch, I missed mine earlier, bitch.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes,
well,
the ball just doesn't go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Chair 61, Matchbox Lights. 50.
Rodgers going to throw.
He missed it.
Incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, but I'm going to keep firing.
On the move to his left. Going to throw deep for the... He hauls it in.
Let's go!
For the Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point.
Good game, dog.
Makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
I ain't say it's over, but you know.
That's fielded in the end zone.
You're a long way from winning.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
With 3 minutes left.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Breeze now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3. 2nd down.
95-56.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down.
Let it go, Preston.
Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time. And the pressure gets to him again.
Way to go, Preston.
Smith.
Double up.
For his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Excel. Ronnie about to lose this.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Play some defense, maybe get it back.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is intercepted, and that should do it.
Good game, dog.
Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations.
Ronnie, you rolled out the pocket twice, so you have no protection.
Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side.
What worked for me, dog?
Usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010.
Who fucking laughs when they lose it?
Offensive line.
Room here to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of the offensive line.
That's fucked up, dog. We Brussels. Why you gonna wish me to lose to that
They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
I did. Look, I overthrew him about 50 fucking yards. See?
Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Two-score game here.
That nigga just overthrew that bitch bad.
It keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
I just want to get it
After
all
the
the
sack,
time.
it's second
Good
and
kid,
19, and the road
so
gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And that's
wow! That bitch burnt the fuck out that boy. Man, you back in the game, son.
The end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the
He
final
boinked
minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are
I gotta
right.
go to the
Don't
store
go
and get
anywhere
some
yet.
goddamn
This thing's
juice.
not done. Lutz with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here.
I'm trying to help you out, dog.
And this one travels out
Can
of
I score another
bounds.
touchdown, dog?
Unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
You just said you was going to blow me the fuck out this time. You going to go way over the score.
Now Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Equanimous St. Brown. And now it's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers.
What is that?
To the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's J.K. Scott now. As
what, dog? You got time to come back.
Deep here with his first punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at
All
about
right, son.
the 18-yard line.
Let's play some
special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or
good game, dog.
Another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one.
What you need now?
Get out of bounds.
Good game, dog.
Give yourself
You
a chance to
lost.
set things up for an easier shot
With
at
flair.
See if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
I ran the ball 6 times, nigga, for 54 yards. Ooh, look at Jimmy. Man, Jimmy was out that bitch grabbing them bitches. 6 catches. Aaron Jones, 6 catches. Valdez, 5 catches. Lazard 3K. Oh, that been enough. Man, that nigga mad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit, you gonna be on for a bit of Turk? I'll be right back. So I'll be back for you done with that bitch. Yo.